Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a multi-step equation. So this multi-step equation has many things going on. We have a little bit of distribution, and you know that because of the parentheses. We need to be combining like terms, and then we also have variables on both sides. Which means we have a letter on one side of the equation and a letter on the other side of the equation. So we need to start using our order of operations with parentheses. So we're going to start with the distribution. Okay, so remember the number out in front here, it needs to get distributed to both terms inside of our parentheses, or however many terms inside. But for this class, there's terms. So we're going to distribute the 6 to the 1 and the 8b. And remember, distribute means multiply. So I'm going to write down all of my steps so you can see. 7b and 6 times 1 and 6 times 8b equals 6 plus 4b. Notice that nothing's happened to my 7b, my 6, and my 4b. They just kind of hang out for the time being. But I did distribute my 6 to both my 1 and my 8b. And again, that means multiply. So I have multiplied both of them, or at least written it out. And then the next step, now we're going to actually multiply. 6 times 1 gives us our positive 6. And 6 times 8b is 48b. That equals our 6 and our 4b. Okay, so now we have this long list of items. We need to combine like terms, and then we're going to solve it. Okay, so on this, what I like to do is I like to look at one side of the equation and then the other side of the equation and see what my like terms are. So on this side of the equation, like terms are numbers that have the same letter. Okay, so our 7b and our 48b both have b's, so they're like terms. The 6 does not have a b, so it is not like, and it doesn't have an extra regular number to combine with. So I'm going to combine my 7 and my 48b. Notice they're on the same side of the equal sign, so we just do the signs that they already have. No opposites here because we're not moving to the opposite side of the equal sign. So keep the signs the same and combine them. 7 and 48 is 55. Just want to make sure I get that correct. So 55b and 6. Okay, so these are not like terms, so I cannot combine them. So now I'm going to look on the left-hand side of my equation and do the same thing. I have a 6 and a 4b. These are not like terms, so they do not need to be combined. So I'm just going to bring them down here. Okay, so here at this step, you have many options, well, 4 options of what you can do now. Any of the ways that you want to keep going is a correct way. What I like to suggest is moving the letters first because it will help you when we're trying to figure out how many solutions. So I'm going to move my smallest over to be with my other letter. So right now, if I'm looking at my equation, I want to move this 4b to the left-hand side so that all my b's are on the left and all my numbers are on the right. So the opposite of plus is minus. So in order to move it to the opposite side, I have to do the opposite sign. So I'm going to subtract by 4b on each side, canceling out on the right-hand side. On the right-hand side, I just have my 6. Nothing's happened to that yet. So 55 minus 4b will give us 51b and 6. Okay, so I have my b's on the left, and now it looks like a regular party problem that we're used to. So I'm looking for my letters and my you and your best friend. So this is what needs to move last. The extra piece needs to move first, and notice that these are like terms. They both don't have b's, so I need to combine them. This guy has a b, so it can't be combined with any of these. So I'm going to combine my like terms by moving them to the right-hand side to be together. I don't want to move anything to the left because then I won't have anything over here, and that doesn't help us with our goal, which is get the b by itself. So the opposite of plus 6 is minus 6. What we do to one side, we do to the other side. Okay, so now we have 51b equals 6 minus 6 is 0. All right, so now we're going to keep going. In order to get the b by itself, I have to do the opposite. Right now, the 51 and the b are getting multiplied, so the opposite is divide. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. And notice that when I'm dividing, I keep the same sign, so it cancels out and gives me 1. So on the left-hand side, I have b, and then on the right-hand side, 0 divided by 51 is